let's talk about a few games that you've played on the channel. I think this is a good transition point because we were talking about Rare, and Rare came back as Playtonic Studios, and they made Yooka-Laylee, which came out with a lot of controversy. I myself backed the campaign, so my name is actually in there, not Yemmy the Ferret, but my real name.
Awesome.
But
which will remain nameless.
Which will remain anonymous.
Right. And I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it because I was pretty disappointed in the game personally, and I just wanted to see what your guys' feelings were for it because you did 29 episodes, which is probably more than I played of the game.
Wow. Yeah, it was well, I just really wanted to get to the third world for whatever reason.
Because you heard that was my tipping.
Yeah, I heard you didn't really dig it so much. I was like, the game was not the best. To boil it down very simply, I found it very tedious. Mm-hmm. Like a really, really tedious game. And I was just like, specifically there's one part that drove me nuts is when we were collecting all the hats from the different snowmen.
For the snowmen. Did you do that, Yemmy?
Yeah, I got through to the casino level, and I was like, well, this is bland and boring. I'm just stopping.
We didn't even get there, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even get that far.
Oh, really? Oh, my God, no.
But we really... Yeah, you definitely beat us. You played more than us. But yeah, there was where you get the hats as the snowplow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd collect the hats as the snowplow, and then you'd go over to the snowmen, and they'd be like, "Oh, I can't talk to you because you're a snowplow." So then we'd had to go and leave and transform back and like just shit like that. And it was just like throughout the whole game, just like, oh my God, can we just like streamline this a little better?
Yeah.
Like a little too collectathon-y, even though that's kind of their bread and butter, I suppose.
But the design started out so solid.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
It just didn't have any like feeling to it though. Like you collected all the what were they, feathers or musical notes or whatever in Banjo-Kazooie, and they were fun to collect.
What they were.
They did stuff, and then this one it's like, oh, there's really no point. I mean, I went ahead and I unlocked all the books that you could unlock just by playing through the first 2 levels 100%.
Yeah.
And that to me is just a very big flaw in how the game was designed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that same experience. I played the crap out of the first world, which I think is actually, it starts on such a high because I think that, was it Tribal Stack Tropics or whatever, starts out really strongly. And then you learn that you can expand the books. You're like, great, so you go do that. But then you 100% that world, and you're kind of golden as far as needing pages for like the next 4 levels.
Yeah.
And I kind of just went through the ice world and the swamp world, and then I brought Jeffrey and I said, let's play this, and made him play it.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of loses its luster very, very quickly.
Yeah, loses its drive because there's like no point.
And then the one thing that really was a downer for me was like, I remember playing Banjo-Kazooie Tooie, and the characters all kind of matched up together. There was the mole and all the characters from the levels kind of, there's the Egypt level had a Sphinx and a camel. And in Yooka-Laylee, it's like the first level is a good example. You have a skeleton that talks to you. You have a shopping cart. You have a big cannon. You have all this miscellaneous stuff that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's so true.
That is a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But those people also go through all the levels, but they weren't really level centric.
No.
Yeah, it was really, the bosses were, but to an extent.
Yeah.
That is a good point. I didn't think about that. But yeah, that is, I guess it kind of takes you out in that sense when you're talking to a fucking shopping cart.
And there's like 5 different ones in that swamp level, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? There's 5 different shopping carts in this goddamn level. I was so pissed.
It was tedious. It was very tedious at times, disappointed, though. I would be super down if they made a sequel, because I know a lot of people had similar issues with the game, and if they listen to the fan feedback, I feel like they could make a really awesome platformer game for this generation. I feel
right.
Yeah. They've done it so well before.
Yeah, I feel like they just need to crack the code on that and kind of figure those little quirks out, and I feel like it could be great.